Hey, thanks for coming back to the channel. Uh, I'm going to follow up on a recent video that I posted the other day on what happens, when Gaia or the Earth reclaims the things that belong to it, and I and I talked about the zoos, but let me talk more about that because we have zoos that hold apex predator mammals and things, and we also have jails and prisons. Uh, Jails hold people that are probably not felons, and prisons hold people that are. In those more violent. Prisons are some of the most dangerous places on the planet. And if you look around the world at some of the places that are prisons, those are some really nasty places, and they breed nasty people. They breed predators. Um, so picture this. Now in America, typically jails tend to be close to or inside uh, uh, dense urban areas, and that's so that people can come. It's just convenient for the families, the prisoners, and so forth. Prisons, on the other hand, tend to be way the heck out there, way the heck out there, because it's not for convenience of the inmates, and the prisons are just breeding grounds for every evil you can imagine. Training for how to kill people, training for the racism, the separation of blacks from whites and Hispanics and so forth is a real thing. And if you violate any of those protocols, you could end up dead in your cell. So that's how bad it is. And they think about and practice how to be a better predator. So let's fast forward to the Carrington Event 2.0. Prison security, in a lot of cases, in almost all cases, are controlled by electronic controls, which will not function in a Carrington event, will not function. Now, that means the fail-safe is these are either inmates are locked in which case they will die of starvation, or fail-safe is open. I don't know where each might be. My point is that that is a very dangerous situation. I don't much care. They get locked in and die. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for those folks. However, uh, if the failsafe is that the cells and the gates become unlocked, that's a mess. Because now all of a sudden you have thousands of concentrated, ready-made, marauding gangs. And by the way, they probably have already gone into the armories inside the prisons and the jails and gotten the firearms and ammo and all that stuff, gas, mask. In other words, they got armored up before they left. That's after they've consumed all of the food and everything that's inside the prisons and jails. I've never been in either, don't want to be. I can just suppose that there would be a great deal of death around who gets to control what resources inside those facilities. Now, we talk about jails. Those people, they get dumped out in the middle of the chaos in the cities. Remember, people can't go anywhere because there's no transportation. There's no way to get anywhere. There's no fuel. There's no anything. So they're just like everybody else. They have to find some place or walk. There probably isn't too many places they could walk to that would provide any relief. So what would happen is they would become marauders and just go and take what they need as long as they were able. The prisons, on the other hand, are those inmates would have quite a walk because that's the only way to get anywhere. Because remember, vehicles aren't going to work. But it doesn't take a lot of people that are trained like that to create a lot of damage on the outside. So what do you do? I mean, you're a prepper. What do you do if you believe like I do that this kind of thing is going to happen within my lifetime and probably yours? Then what do? Well, first of all, I don't give a shit about any laws anymore because I'm gonna danger up to meet the threat. The one thing that I have to do, and most of us would have to do, is create a defense community that you can rely on. I'm working on that. But just keep in mind, not only do you have apex predators that will eat you, you have apex human predators that will kill you just to take what they want, take what they need. And it will be bad unless you have a way of defending yourself and your wherever you are against that. So I put that out there because it came to me after I talked about the zoos, and the human zoos are close. So what do you folks think? I mean, what do you think about how to defend against that? What do you think? Should they be left in there to die because nobody's going to care? Should the fail-safe be everything gets open? Because there isn't going to be any law enforcement to enforce the rules of the prisons and the jails. Just saying. So if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get all the notifications. And as I always say, wherever you can, whenever you can, however you can, carry on.